Welcome back to the campfire. Today we're going to continue our journey through X4. We should be able to complete the war with the xenon here for this mission today. While I was waiting for stations and station components to build up here, the Terrans completed their eradication of Tharkus Cascade 15, and I decided to plop down a station to take control of the system before somebody else could. And we've only got the one station left in Savage Spur. Our station is starting to be built here to take the system over. It's placed in a weird way, but we'll accept that. Really, the only thing we're low on here is hull parts and claytronics. We'll have to work with that. That'll probably end up waiting until these two stations get further built. And how long until Claytronics actually starts getting built? A long while. Alright. About an hour, give or take. All parts, they're already being completed, so the only reason we're not pulling them from Heretic's End is we're already having to build. We're upgrading this station. The Claytronic station here is also being upgraded. This one they're only like halfway done. No, they're starting to build the Claytronics portion. And I added the mod for recycling ships. And that module should be complete. It is completed. So I will show you what that does realistically. So we've got our second B here. And right, you have to call the ship. Disassemble. What that does is after so much time, the ship will go fly to the station and start being recycled. You get the ship blueprints and the blueprints for the things to build it, potentially. I don't know if you get all the blueprints for the modules, but you do get some of them. And since we've already finished that research, we get those. So the only thing we're gaining out of this is the mod, or the ship. The ability to build the ship. So I want to do that with APE as well.
Can I help?
Recycle. And where do we have another F? I don't want to use the special one for that, so we've got... Do we only have the one F? I got the feeling that we only have the one F. Yeah. Okay. I'll use the special F for that then.
Can I help?
Alright. The other side benefit to that is if you recycle ships there at your recycle station, it adds to their storage of the modules and pieces. So like hull parts, scanning arrays, whatever was on the ship, you get those materials back. I don't think it's 100%, I think it's like 50. But it is rather cool. I've always used that mod for getting blueprints for ships, especially the expensive ones. But, you know, that's up to other people to decide if it's worth it to them. I imagine you can do it with the H2 and destroyers. I've just never tried it. Once we get this battle completed, I'll probably do a Phoenix just to see. We're going to start the final battle here in this sector. Where did you come from, or need to go? Ah, Claytronics. Claytronics lost a gas miner. And they're probably going to need it. And I've been starting to build alligators because they're not as tanky, but they mine twice as fast. And they do have a little bit higher movement speed. They have higher, what was the other word? My brain just shut off. I am sorry. I think they have either higher or equivalent cargo to some of the better miners, like the Drill Vanguard and the Plutus. They do have better speed. They have less shield, but they have 2 mining drills. And I don't know. What else can I mean, I can build multiple... No, wrong one. Build ships. Build ships. We can actually just compare this right here. So let's open up the Plutus Miner, 9,000, 2 turret slots, 1 main gun. Yeah. Alligator mineral. Okay, so less storage, but 2 turret slots, 2 M3 slots. Let's set this 5,900 movement speed. Shields, whatever. Let's go to the Plutus. Yeah, less than half the speed, around the same amount of shield, and only 2,000 more storage. The Alligator seems to be... it will go faster. Another thing to go over here was extension option. So I found that... did these not... where is it? Yeah, this, so avoid high-risk enemies, you can turn that off. And that's what was stopping my bombers from doing anything. These do work. There was also some suggestion in the forum that this may or may not work anymore, and Cure Tree is looking at it to see if he can figure out what's going on with that. But at the moment, this may or may not work. If you're having issues with how they move around the station, disable it. I'm going to leave it enabled for now because I believe if I hit disable on that, it's going to... it works for the most part, but then it suddenly doesn't, and spectacularly, and that's kind of where the problem was coming in. So if you run into issues with it, it may help to turn that setting off, and then they'll just sit still and continue to pummel the station from where it's at, and then it'll use the vanilla settings, which sometimes results in the same problem. So it's kind of pick your poison. We replaced all the destroyers that were destroyed. Now it's just, I'm waiting for this station to actually get defenses built. We've already had to fight off. Thankfully, I brought the carrier over here. I had the forethought to do that. Because... now, xenon are starting to bust through. I'm surprised we haven't seen any issues in Heretic's End, but I don't think they've made it this far yet. Where are we looking? Where am I at? There we go. So I'm just gonna kind of pay attention to what's going on here, and What are you doing? There you go. That carrier's moving in. The Terrans and the Yaki are fighting right at the gate. Are the Terrans honestly coming through here? Are they even bothering to come through here? I haven't seen the Terrans come through yet. They destroyed everything down here, and then they just kind of seemed to disappear with the exception of a few ships. Of course, they're showing up, so we'll have to deal with that. Which, we can start with this group. Set them all to mimic. Set him to patrol sector. Kind of acts like police, but prioritizes hostile environments and not scanning ships or dealing with hostiles. We'll figure out a similar solution for down here. Here, probably as well. Send mining ship. They must be coming from down here, which is whatever. All right.
Awaiting orders.
Bomber shark doo 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 doo. Bomber shark doo 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 doo. Bomber shark doo 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 doo. Bomber shark. Where are you going? Hold on. Hold on. Where are y'all going and why are you already attacking? I did not tell you to attack nothing. And that's another weird thing where they're just like popping into existence in weird spots. I do not want you guys attacking that station. Maybe once it gets a little bit riskier, but... or a little less risky because a couple modules have been destroyed. Oh, what the hell are you doing? Why? Alright, maybe I need to move this carrier further back because for some reason they're all going into attack. Why is the defense fleet or the defending ships trying to go attack? Did something hit? I don't know, it's acting weird again. Just keep an eye on it. 77%, so they're moving rather rapidly apace here. I've noticed that it says as soon as like one or two of the modules gets destroyed, that's when the destroyers start to face dive into the station. So it's got to be a weird pathing issue. But instead of going straight into the station, you'd think they'd fly up or down to get a different angle. And I understand that maybe the AI isn't that sophisticated, or maybe they've tried making it that sophisticated, and something went sideways with that. It's a very good question all around. Just occasionally taking a look, making sure that station's still not being attacked. It was weird, because the branch 9K went through here and just blew past this station. I would have thought it would have tried to fight it once it got hit. Where are you going? Oh, you're going up to the family crit. Gondon, yada yada. Who do you work for? Why are you guys flying up there?
Awaiting orders.
I would think you guys would be flying into here. Oh, because this is still owned by, yeah. Technically still owned by the Xenon. But you could mine silicon here, or here. Alright. We'll figure that out in a minute. 58% hull. It's half down. Let's do all turrets. Let's see how this works out for us. Mostly because this is almost the last station that we need to deal with anyways. Then this sector will be stuck all on its own. Don't immediately plan to take it down, but we will. Kind of want to get things set up here like they should be. All right. Yeah, because some of these are mining resources. Oh, they're all going to family crit. Why are they all going to family crit? It's going to go mine silicon. Just mine here. Do I have to do that manually for all of them? That's weird. Now, maybe if I just tell them all to stop what they're doing, that actually might work better. Some of them are going all the way to watchful gaze. That will probably work just fine. Well, we lost a few, but it seems like not losing any more. Doesn't seem like it anyways. Oh, there's another one going down. 2. Bomber shark. We'll have to replace a few. A lot. All of them. Alright, go dock. That was just as terrible of a decision as it was last time. Even though this was slightly different circumstance. I was hoping that with enough... Oh, damn it. Alright. Dropped my controller that I used to fly around with. Alright. I was hoping that with... Come on. There we go. Don't freeze on me now. Here. Remove all orders and tell you to go hang out here. Where did you come from? Weird. I thought they were already here. The station's going down 37%. I'm sure a bunch of the turrets were destroyed in that. And how many were lost? All but 7. So I need to build 53. Build ships. Alright. 50 ships being built. Oh, why are they coming back again? Alright. No. Quit it. Station's almost down anyways. You guys did your part. What is my ship looking like for... I can rescue a few of them. As I get up... Need the control console. Come flying in. Oh, the Terran Intervention Corps going home, I guess. And 16% health left on that station. Alright. Bomber. You can go up here and deal with that. Why are they doing that? Remove all orders. Stop trying to attack that. Jeez. You guys tried it. I even gave you a second chance of trying it. You failed. You don't get a third. Yeah, I'm aware there's an enemy station up ahead. Not that it's going to be there for much longer.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, I want you to rescue people in range here. And might as well... No. Nope. Not that fleet. This fleet. Alright, we're just gonna tell every destroyer here to try to rescue people. Or have to go one by one. Have to go one by one. Because some of these don't have room. As long as we have room, we might as well take them in.
Awaiting orders.
Wish there was a default order for this. I know there's not, and I understand that sometimes that's just not feasible. Still annoying.
Please follow directions to designated docking position.
Hey, not all of our destroyers are full. That's fine. This means we can rescue people. Save some of these poor souls that we sent to die. Which means I probably could have done that before too. Oops. It was a war. They couldn't last long enough to survive. My bad. Then you, yeah. Y'all can destroy that station, that's fine. Alright. This system will be ours.
Please follow directions to designated docking position.
We'll allow the Yaki to stay. We're not going to kick them out. Almost got enough money to buy the shipyard blueprint. Okay. I want to see something else. Do we still not have... Okay, yeah, we can build the PE and the Corvette, the B. We don't have the F. Well, we'll have to fix that at some point. Alright, and now we are... I mean, we're gonna go take care of this as well, because that just popped
Awaiting
up.
orders.
Oh, shush. The other thing we're looking at... Oh, I forgot to rename all these. Good thing I know
Awaiting
exactly
orders.
where they're going. Alright. We're gonna scout this system out. Keep
Awaiting orders.
cleaning up this system and try to get this built. Because I've noticed that if we have a station, if we have control and ownership of the
Awaiting
system,
orders.
oh god, that's gonna annoy the fuck out of me. They basically stop trying to build inside the sector.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, I am aware. You guys are here in your building. That's fine. Or you're stuck not being able to get into any of the ships because all of our ships filled up.
Awaiting orders.
Well, that's gonna be fun. Gotta deal with that. So 3 defense stations so far.
Awaiting orders.
That'll be interesting. Our miners for these 2 stations are starting to mine up here at least. Because the xenon no longer own the system. And I think we may actually almost have enough. I'm gonna go check. I also want to check and see if...
Awaiting orders.
Nope. The F did not unlock. Well, that's unfortunate. Like I said, it's not a guaranteed chance that
Awaiting
you'll
orders.
be able to do that either. Alright, we're going to teleport to the station, and we're going to go see about buying the
Entering system. Argon
shipyard.
Prime.
At least see how much it costs, because I thought 200 was enough. But I can't remember off the top of my head now.
Hello.
Hello, lady. It's either 200 or 300. Build modules. It's 243. We're just shy of it. for the destroyer, and then to be able to build our own carriers is 247.
Good luck
So
out there.
we're almost there. I mean, I could just take all this money that's sitting here, throw it into our bank account and buy both, and then have to build this back up. Yeah, let's... Oops. Wrong direction. Let's take some money from all these and... just do that. Oops, we're not taking from the construction. Let's not take all the money. As much as we can avoid that. Only got a couple stations that take up a lot of money. Okay. It's gonna be... I think we'll have just enough to buy both. Won't be able to buy any blueprints, but I've got a thing I want to test for that anyways. Okay. Buy the blueprints. Build module. Let's grab both the XL and the L.
Good luck
There we
out
go.
there.
And we still got 118 million. Just put all the money back as much as we can. We'll build up our stock of money again, and then we'll go buy ship blueprints.
Entering system.
I also plan
Savage
to see
spur.
about that recycle. If you can recycle the, like a Phoenix and get the Phoenix blueprint. Well, we might just recycle one of each of our types of destroyer and call that a day. Still got another 23 building of the quasars, 24. We've got some coming out. Oops. Don't want that Pegasus. There we go. So yeah, carriers are basically not for fighting stations. Got it. Even with improved, yeah, mechanics and whatnot. What are you doing? Oh, that's Heretic's End. It's like, for some reason I thought I was looking at Matrix. I'm like, why is there a destroyer up here? There should not be a destroyer up here. But there is not a destroyer up there. That's why. All right. Hey, that station is mostly repaired itself. We've got turret components coming. No advanced electronics yet. Let's take a look at you. None in storage because they're all being used up by the wharf at the moment. Ooh, one thing I should look at is unmonopolize these. 216. All right. And we own our own sectors, a large number of sectors. I'm half tempted to bring the state or the destroyers down this way. But the fact that there's all these defense stations right there, thinking it'd be smarter to go around the long way, come up Getsufun and in. If just because I have a feeling that once they pop out of here, they're gonna all bash into each other's shields. They're gonna, and then be obliterated by the two stations sitting there. Just be a bad day overall. I get the feeling those are going to be the only 3 stations. And I don't care if the Terrans or the Antigun take Savage Spur too. They can have it. I've got the ones that I wanted, which was one of the heavy resource systems, the excellent solar system, 239%, and then the lead-ins to these two. Because that's a lot more resources too. In fact, don't both of these have pretty... Nope, that one doesn't have scrap. This is the raw scrap system, isn't it? Yeah. Not a lot. So which one is the raw scrap system? I thought one of these had a lot of raw scrap. No. Neither one. Alright. Or none of them. I mean, this one's got decent resources too. But I thought one of these had decent raw scrap amounts. But I guess I was wrong on that? Well, this one's not terrible. It's not a lot. I still wouldn't place a scrapyard here, except for what with all this coming up. Is this one a good scrap system? No. I could have sworn that there was a good raw scrap system, but apparently not. And that is next to nothing. Which is surprising, especially for the amount of, like, stuff that was just floating around in space there. I think Heretic's End is better than that for scrap. No? Also no. Well, we'll just have to find somewhere that's got a lot of, like, I mean, we got a lot of combat going on here and ships just dying off our wharf. Which reminds me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And go and trade for commander. Then I'll actually move 3 of them to trade for build storage, but... Grab 3 of you, trade for build storage. Grab 3 of you, build storage. And I tip over my coffee cup. Good thing it was empty. Because I've been sitting here, drinking coffee, and watching this slowly move forward. Bummer shark, that's going to be in my head for 5 years. And I hate it. Alright. I mean, the next ones that we could fight are over here. Yeah, we're gonna take our phoenixes. These guys. We're gonna go the long way around. Once they get there, come up to Getsufun. And plop yourselves right at the gate there. Do not go through Savage Spur. That would be a bad idea. And so far it looks like it is just going to be the 3 defense stations. There's no wharf or anything so far. Well, there was about another 10 minutes of footage, and I accidentally muted my mic. Apparently bumped it at some point. But yeah. So, basically, the next 10 minutes were me going over the stations that we're building and being like, oh yeah, once these are finally done, we'll be able to do, faster production of stations in this region, yada yada. We'll take Savage Spur 2 and 1, and then I started the destruction of the final station or the first station down there in Savage Spur 2. So yeah, that's on me, and I didn't notice until I was starting to do the cleanup and editing at the end. So now I'm recording this disclaimer. If you like the video, like it. If you have questions, comments, concerns, passing insults, anything you would like to see, if you have suggestions on a video game you want to watch, you want to see my take on, let me know in the comments below. And thank you for coming to the campfire again. And as always, have a wonderful day.